Planet Dolan. From what would happen if humans were nocturnal to what a tongue tastes like, we answer some of your most burning questions about life.
Hey there, my name is Melissa. I'll be reading out the questions and answers.
I'm Danger Dolan, and I'm here to blow your mind with truth.
If humans go extinct, can they eventually come back to life through other means?
Of course they can, but you have to release as a ghost and it takes ages to run back to your corpse. Unless you ask someone for a res, but prepare to be disappointed. Melissa, sure would be nice if you gave me a quick res. Kinda dead here. Hello?
If we're talking about humans slowly dying out of old age, there's always the possibility of cryogenic freezing, which has a tiny chance of working if we eventually found the technology to revive them. Otherwise, if it's a mass extinction, there's always DNA resurrection. But since we haven't even done this with mammoths yet, for humans, it would be unlikely. What would the world be like if dinosaurs were still alive?
Uncomfortable. It's already hard enough finding a seat on the train to get to work on a morning. Can you imagine how squished we'd be if dinosaurs caught the same rides as we did? And don't get me started on coffees. Don't even mention that word to me.
Even though we'd like to think that if an asteroid never hit, we'd have a T-Rex roaming around in our neighborhoods, unfortunately due to the ice age and atmospheric changes, all the big dinosaurs would have likely died off by now, and early humans would have finished off the rest thousands of years ago. But we would have a lot of smaller dinos, such as birds, today.
Oh, so that makes you a dinosaur. Called it.
Hey, you better be nice to me. I brought you a bunch of coffees. Could a supernova incinerate an entire solar system?
No way, man. Supernova is the best ice cream flavor in the world. Well, I guess it's true that I've never tried it before, but one lick can't hurt.
Well, considering our sun is a mere distance of 8 light minutes away, just enough to warm our planet but not burn it, a supernova would safely destroy planets within 30 light years of their explosion. And since Alpha Proximus is 4 light years away, you can safely bet it would indeed destroy our solar system, and more. Though luckily this won't happen, as there are no supernova candidates near to our solar system. How does milk turn into cheese?
You know that old myth about how a cow produces cheese instead of milk because it's scared? Well, it's true. And even though we're always telling them, don't watch Saw, don't watch Dawn of the Dead, they're always watching it on their smartphones when you're not looking, and we end up with mountains of cheese. Tastes good, bud.
This is a process called curdling, in which bacteria piles up on aged milk. It digests the lactose and produces acid, which makes the milk come out in lumps and have a sour smell. Factories do this intentionally, but they remove the bits that would make you sick so you can safely eat the cheese. This blue cheese is delicious! Dolan, where did you get it?
I watched the spooky movie, Paranormal Activity.
Does that mean...
Yep, I made it.
What is the closest evidence we have for extraterrestrial life?
When you run out of toilet paper and there's none left. I mean, there's no possible way I used up all 12 rolls so quickly. There is simply no other explanation than aliens snuck into my house, blew their nose, and wiped their stinky butts with my expensive paper, and left in their spaceship. I refuse any alternatives.
There is no true objective evidence because all facts and observations should be taken with a grain of salt. But there have been numerous depictions of space vehicles throughout ancient history, and even modern astronauts have gone on record claiming they're very much real and that we've been covering it up. How do animals survive when they're hibernating?
Clearly, it's because they've subscribed to Netflix. All they need is some social apps, some season of anime, bit of Mountain Dew, Cheetos, go full neck bare, and retreat into your cave for decades at a time. Don't introduce them to an MMO though, or say goodbye to them forever.
Think of the energy you use in your day as fuel in a car. The more active your day, or the faster you go, the more fuel you use. which you get back from eating and sleeping. Hibernating takes that fuel and conserves it heavily by slowing your breathing and heart rate to almost nothing. You're essentially sleeping for months on a stomach full of food and drink.
Hey Melissa, have I introduced you to something called Reddit?
Oh? Who's a Reddit?
Melissa, I don't think birds are supposed to hibernate.
Just one more subreddit. Could humans survive if they were nocturnal?
Survive? At nighttime? Does this look like the body of someone who just survives? Real men fear no darkness, no evil. Was that? Someone save me! I'm being attacked. Can't breathe. So weak. Weak.
Sorry about that. One of my feathers dropped.
Can't survive this assault.
Well, if we take inspiration from our current nocturnal animals like bats and owls, we'd have much lighter skin, bigger eyes, possibly lose our ability to see color since that trait doesn't really matter in darkness. We may even lose our desire to be social, since being a lone hunter is much easier at nighttime. What does your tongue taste like?
People have been asking me this for decades, and luckily I have the definitive answer. A tongue tastes like a lick. Let me show you. How does it taste?
By itself, a tongue tastes like nothing. What you taste are the particles on it, such as food or bacteria building up. Interestingly enough, many people believe the tongue is divided into a map of taste buds, but in the mid-70s, we realized this was an old misunderstanding. The whole tongue can taste different flavors equally.
Is that a supernova ice cream?
No, Dolan. Not again. Could other animals evolve into human-like creatures?
No way. Animals are too stupid to evolve into the same intelligence you or I have. We're cleverer than they could ever done be. The idea of a smart cat or a clever bird is such an incorrect thing. To think this is true? What a laugh!
It depends. If big brains are necessary for the survival or reproduction of the animal species, then the answer is likely no. If an ape doesn't have a big brain, does that make us more evolved than it? It actually doesn't. They evolved to survive in harsh environments. We didn't. We just had a crazy brain mutation that led us down a different road, and it could happen again to different species. What is the biggest known planet in the universe?
Well, that would obviously be Melissa's Birdicus Maximus.
An extrasolar planet known as Trace 4 is about 70 times bigger than Jupiter and over 700 times bigger than Earth. It's so big that astronomers believe that the atmosphere around the planet must escape like a comet tail. Love your work, by the way, Shima.
Oh, thank you. You too. You know, beating up Dolan is fun, but I think science is more my thing.
Hey, we might be able to have a serious conversation.
No truth?
Nope, just research facts and conjecture.
Excellent.
Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one!